Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren and this is a channel all about cross stitch. I hope everybody is well and safe. First of all, I just want to thank everybody who messaged me to check I was safe over the last couple of days. If you aren't aware, in certain parts of Australia, we got absolutely pummeled by rain. I was in one of those areas. Fortunately, where I am, it wasn't as bad as a lot of other places. I know down in New South Wales, which is just below Queensland, they got an awful lot of rain. They were getting something like 300 mils a day or something like that. It was ridiculous. So if you are from down there, I hope you were all safe as well. Up here in Queensland, I'm near the border of New South Wales, and we got an awful lot of rain too. Not as much obviously as further south. So yes, where I was, I think it was 120 mils one day, 80 mils another day. So we had a fair bit. So it started on Sunday night, well, Sunday afternoon, and it rained until I think it was Wednesday morning. So yeah, we got an awful lot. Where I am, there's like 3 rivers near where on the route I have to take to go to work, and all those were near enough full to bursting. The one nearest where I live, it flooded where I live, so it burst its banks there, but further up it didn't. Now that river rose, I think it was 14 meters in 3 days. So what's that, about 45 feet or something like that, I think. So yeah, so we had an awful lot of rain. Luckily, like I say, it wasn't affected. Where I am, part of it did flood, but at the bottom of where I am, I'm higher elevation, so I was quite safe. So what it did mean though was I wasn't able to go to work for a couple of days. So I went to work on Monday. It wasn't too bad. The rivers and that were filling up a bit, and then it started coming down a lot heavier and heavier. So after about, I think we lasted an hour and a half, and it's like, right, time to go home. So I came home Monday, couldn't get in Tuesday at all. All the roads out of where I live were shut. And then Wednesday, tried to go into work again. The main roads out of here were shut. But then about 7:30, 8 o'clock, they opened them. So I went into work for half a day. So what that did mean is I got plenty of stitching done, as you will see in a moment. So again, as I say, long way around, but thank you again for everybody who messaged me to check up, make sure all was okay. So today I'm going to go through what I've been stitching on. So as I say, I've got a fair bit of work done this week. Well, I think I've got a fair bit done. And then I've got some stitch about. And then I'm going to go through my plans. And first of all, I just want to thank everybody who messaged me with regards to choosing between these 2 fabrics for starting pandemic. And the one that won was the plain one, so that's this one. So I'm going to do a test stitch on it with the silk just to make sure it's not too bulky and it's okay. So I'm going to do that probably this weekend, and then if that's all okay, then we can start pandemic finally after a year. Right, I've got a cat right here, Ginge. He's looking at my stuff. Give me a say hello. He's like, nah, give me your stuff. So yeah, so easy. Right, so first of all then, let's get into what we've been working on. It's not going to attack with stuff. So, first piece I worked on. So I worked on 7 pieces this week. So I could have just stuck with the one piece, but I thought, well, I'm off, might as well do some work on some other ones. So the first piece I worked on was one of my kits, which is my World of Water by DMC. It's this kit. And as you remember, last time I completely finished the top half, well, apart from back stitching and French knots. So that's the one that I decided to work on. Again, I'll put a picture in of where it was last time. So on this one, I didn't do much, and I got 266 stitches in this one. Just move the thread out of the way. So this is where we're up to now. So this is on a light blue Aida, 14 count, and it's stitched 2/1. So all I mainly did was work on this part here. I didn't do a lot. Move the needle minder out of the way, and then you can see everything. There we go. So yes, did a bit more work on that one. So this one, I'm hoping to get finished this year. Hoping to, if all goes well. So that's that one. The next piece that I worked on then was another one of my kits by DMC, and it's Chief Eagle Spirit, this piece. And as you remember, I'm working in this area here. So this one again is being stitched on 14 count white Aida, and this mixture of half cross and full cross. Again, I'll put a picture in of where I was last time. Hoping you can see this, okay. So this is where we're up to now. I really need to master how to do this part. So this is where we're up to now. So I continued filling in this area here. So I've done a fair bit in this part and up here. And then I worked across here to make sure the fabric is wide enough. As you can see, I don't have much of a margin on this side. Plenty on this side, but not on this side. So obviously I didn't start in the middle when I first started doing this one. So this one got 386 stitches. Now most of those were half stitches. Actually, the majority of those were half stitches. But yeah, he's filling in nicely now. So again, that one, I want to get a fair bit of work done on that this year. Try and aim for a finish on that one, but whether I do or not is a different thing. The next piece I worked on was my Mirabilia, which is Archangel. This one. And I'm working in this area around here. I didn't get an awful lot in this one this week. I started, then got interrupted, and started again and got interrupted, so I just put it away. As you do. So all I got in this one was 100 stitches. So again, I'll show you what it was last time. And this one is being done on 52 count wichelt perming linen in the colourway Mediterranean Sea. And this is where we're up to on this one now. So I've basically just filled in more of this part down here. And I did all this, I don't know if you can see the two holes there, that's where beads are going to go. Yeah, didn't see that on the chart, I just got carried away. So I stitched all those two rows, then I had to frog them all out so I could put the parts in where the beads were to go. So yes, I haven't done an awful lot on that one. So I only got about 100 stitches in the end. After frogging about 100 stitches. So that's that one. The next one then is one of my patterns by the Cross Stitch Studio, which is my native Wolfe, which is this one, and I'm working in this ear up here. And if you remember, this is the one that they're doing a 30-day challenge, which is to stitch 30 minutes per day on this piece. And this one got 436 stitches in, and this one's been done on 28 count easy guide. I'm doing 2/1 10 stitch. I'll put a picture in of where it was last time. You're gonna have to excuse me while I just move all the part threads out of the way. So this is where we're up to now. So I've almost got the page finished. So I mainly worked in all this light colour down here. I've got a couple of ninja stitches in there to do. Finished off the ear, apart from this little bit down here. And I've started working in up the top here. I don't know if you can see. So I've just got a bit of white to go, and then we should have a page finished. So that one's coming along nicely. So then we can move on to page 3, which I'm looking forward to. So that's that one. The next piece I worked on was one of my Heaven and Earth designs, Waterhole Guardians, which is artwork by Cranston, which is this one. And again, I'm working in this area over here. I'll put a picture in where it was last time. And this one again is on 28 count easy guide. I'm doing it 2/110 stitch. And this is where we're up to now. So this one got 1009 stitches done. So basically I've completed all the dark blue down here and filled it up here. And then I started, I don't know if you can see it very well, there's a light blue comes through here. So that light blue is this part. So it's just coming towards the outline of the top of the elephant here. So it shouldn't be long, and I should start seeing some of the animals appearing in this one. But yeah, but that one's coming along nicely. And so this one was my very first Haed chart that I bought, and I was originally going to do it as a diamond painting. I still will do it as a diamond painting, but I haven't started it yet. So yeah, so I'd like to see some progress on this one. And I can't remember your name, I apologise. Somebody is doing this one as well. They've managed to get the super size max colour version of this one, which wasn't available when I first chose this, because their son wants it. So they're starting that one. So they're just waiting on the fabric to turn up. So it should be fun to see the difference between those. So hopefully they'll send me some update pictures. Now, last week, if you remember, someone challenged me to work on my next piece to complete a dolphin, to see who can complete a dolphin first. So this is my underwater dolphin and turtle, and I think it was Natalie, pretty sure it's Natalie, who challenged me, and it's by Cranston. Now I was in this area up here, and obviously my dolphins are one smack bang in the middle, and there's two here. Now their piece, their first dolphin is here, which isn't fair. So I decided to put some work into this one on one of my extra days off. So this is done on, I wrote this one down because I don't know where it is, 28 count, I know that much. 28 count Lugano. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross, and I'll put a picture in of where it was last time, but I have done a bit of progress on this one. So let me just try and master the folding and holding part of this thing. This is quite a big piece of fabric. Right, so this is where I was like last time when I worked in this part here. So in order to get to the dolphins, I had to do a lot of counting. So I counted across. So I counted across and then down, and then I found dolphins. So let me fold this up so you can find it. So now I can work on the dolphins. So this is where we're up to now. So you can see the outline of the dolphin there. So that's the bigger of the two, and the smaller one comes just underneath here. This is really awkward to hold. We're struggling, people, we're struggling. Let me fold it up a bit more. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, so we found the dolphin now. That's the top. And all the way down to his tail. So I just picked the one colour to do like the outline on it. And I've got a crease in it, hang on. There we go. So yeah, so there's this dolphin here, that's the main one, and then there's a smaller one in this part here. So I got over to one eventually. But yes, that was a lot of counting counting. So this is 1/1 full cross, and on this one I got 1,220 stitches. So not a bad day's work. So yeah, so just so you can see the full size of this one. I mean, these dolphins are not all the way across. This is, I think it's 5 pages across, and there's still another 3 or 4 pages. But yeah, that's the size this one's roughly going to be. So from there to probably around about there. And down. So yeah, so that one got some real in that one. So I accepted the challenge. Now we just see who gets there first. I'll pull that one back again in a minute. So that's that. And then the last piece I worked on was my supersized tiger family of the jungle. Artwork by Cranston and charted by Heaven and Earth. And that's this piece. And as you were last time, I'm working in this area down here where this big leaf is, and we've got the Lorikeet. So I did post an update of where I've got to by the end of the weekend, and I've done a bit more on it since then. Not a bit more, a fair bit more. So again, I'll put a picture in of where it was last time, and this is done on 25 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. Let's move the strands. So hopefully you can see this, and this is where we're up to now. So on my Instagram picture, I've almost finished the top half here, and there was a little bit of the Lorikeet. So as you can see, I did a lot on this one this week. So the page finishes straight through here, through the top of his head. But I was like, I can't just leave him with part of a head, he's got to have a full head at least. So it's almost finished, I've just got his eyeball part to fill in. But the majority of the bird is now complete. I think this part here is the branch he's standing on. I think he's standing on a branch. He's standing on something, might be a tree trunk. Can't really tell. You can't really tell by the picture. It's just around here. There he is. So it's some kind of tree trunk or something. Not 100% sure. So yeah, so he's coming along nicely. So this one, this week, got 4,100 stitches done. I've put a couple of little ninja stitches here. Other than that, the top half is done, and this line here. So that's the top half of the page done. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through this page. So who knows, if I get a good stitchy weekend, I might be able to get this page finished, or almost finished. I'm hoping to get it finished. So what I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe just over 1,000-ish. You know, that's going to be double. So maybe 2,000. So yeah, so hopefully I should be able to get this page finished then, if there's not too much onesies and twosies stitches. And then obviously next time I'll take it out of the Q-snap so you can see what I've completed so far. And then we'll be moving down, and we should be finding the tiger in the page just below this one. Hopefully. Can't wait to see a tiger. So yeah, so that's that one. That Lorikeet looks so cute. I love it when the animals come out on these ones. They look really, really good. So that's all the stitching I've done this week. So, busy week. So, excuse me, just have a coffee. So yeah, so plenty of stitching done there. Also with the supersized tiger one, I worked out how much I've stitched on that so far. Going on based on the books, as you know, I'm doing that on the full coverage fanatics bookshelf challenge, where you have 3 books each month, and I'm just to do all 3 books on one piece. So based on that one, I've done just over 22,000 stitches on that one already since January, so it's not bad going. A little bit behind where it needs to be, so that'll only get me 88,000 stitches over the year based on the first 3 months. So I need to up my game a bit on that one, because I want to get to at least 100,000 stitches on that one. So that's that one. Next, stitch mail. So this turned up the other day. Nice big parcel. And in there I have fabric. So I went on the option, these are all for my new starts I want to do. So I went on the option of the half-meter ones. So that will mean I will be able to start, if I've worked it out correctly, 10 charts. So I should get 2 per pack. Should. I'm hoping I've worked it out right. So I'll show you the charts that I've pulled out that I want to work on with these ones. So 2 of them I've got printed off, the rest I haven't. So the rest I'm going to have to share those on my tablet. So the 2 I've pulled out, the first one is an artistic piece, which is called Dahlia's Print, which is that one. The next one is a cross-stitch studio piece, which is called Humility, and this is the cropped version, so I don't do all the blue that is in the full piece, which is that one. I've seen this one stitched up a couple of times by people, and that's absolutely awesome. I do apologise if it just got dark, the sun disappeared. So that's that one. So those 2 are going to get started. And then next one I'm going to be starting is the chart that was gifted to me by an anonymous person, which is called Tenderness, which is from Cross Stitch for Everyone. Yes, Cross Stitch for Everyone, which is my little cheetah and cub. So I'll start that one now. The next one is from Pain Free Crafts, which is the bright-eyed owl. And then all the rest are Heaven and Earth ones. So I've got the English Garden, which is by Dominic Davison, which is that one. The next one is Dinosaur Museum, Max Colours, which is by John Patrick Cranston. Which is that one. Apology for any glare. Again, if they're too glary, I'll put the pictures in when I'm editing this. Next one is by Sierra Machete, which is London, which was one that was gifted to me. I don't think I showed you this one. Yeah, this one was gifted to me. Which is this one. So that should look good. Then Mini Tiger on the Rocks. This is by Dakota Miller. I'm completely butchered that name. Which is that one. And then we've got Snow Dragon by Anne Stokes. Again, this one was gifted to me. At the same time, I got, I think it's Magical Tigers in Time, that one. I think it was with that one. Pretty sure it was. So that's this one. And then the last one that I'm going to be starting is by David Penfound, and it's White Tiger, which is that one. So they're the 10 charts that I've now got the fabrics for. Obviously I can start them all and then just gradually get the flossers for them as I'm going along. So that's those. So that's everything. So obviously I've still got a few more pieces that I need to get up for fabric wise. Other than the supersized ones, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I've got 9 more that I need to get the fabric for, which isn't too bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 super-sized ones. So I've still got 14 more lots of fabric to get. But hey, it is what it is. We'll get them eventually. So that's everything I've got for you. Oh, I'll never show you. I've got needle minder with the fabric. So I've got these from JK's. Every time you order from JK's, you get a needle minder. And a good cute little robin. So that one I'm going to switch out for my needle minder that I've got on my posh robin, so that it ties in. So I've got that as well. So what I'm going to work on this week, I have no idea. Obviously the supersized tiger family is going to get work on there. I've got a couple more days of working on my native wolf, so that's going to get some work in that. I really need to get some work done on my whipgo pieces, so possibly one or both of those may get worked on. And other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to work on. Obviously I need to try and work on the dolphin one as well, so I can keep up with the challenge that I accepted. Like an idiot. But we'll see what it is. Plus I want to start pandemic. Plus I want to start all my other 10. So yeah. Who knows? Tune in next week to see what happened. I may have had a mental breakdown, but who knows? But yeah, that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. As you can see, plenty of work gone on this week. Still haven't gone through and sorted out the list of Flosstubers that I'm watching. I'm going to have to do that this week as well. So yeah, I've got plenty to do. I'm going to get Stitch With Me done as well. Should get that done later on today, ready to go up on Wednesday. All being well. I do have my sister-in-law coming over. Her washing machine is broken, so she'll be over for an hour or two doing the washing. She says she's got about 2 loads or something like that, so luckily mine's all done. But other than that, it's a weekend of stitching, so we will see how we go. So again, any questions or comments, guys, please feel free to leave those down below. Or you can send me an email. My email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. Again, I'm on Instagram. You can message me on there as well, and my handle on there is just dizzystitcher. I love seeing what people have been working on. I've had a couple of emails through with showing people showing what they have worked on. Get the words right today. So yeah, so if you ever want to show what you're working on, just send me an email, or if you're on Instagram, just tag me in it. So, but again, thanks for watching, guys. As I say, hopefully my Stitch With Me will be up on Wednesday, and that's everything. So stay safe, happy stitching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye bye.